YouTube? Noah Gaming back with yet another LSPDFR video. Today I have a special video for you guys. I'm going to be showing you how to download and install LSPDFR from scratch. From the very beginning, we know we got a lot of comments of people having trouble with their game still, so I feel like this is very much needed after a couple weeks. I have a folder that has all the mods that I will be putting into my game as of right now, so you guys can go ahead and download these as well and put them in your game if you want your game like mine. If this video does help you guys out, and I guess if you like the video, just press the like button, and if you are new to the channel, go ahead and press the subscribe button. It'll be greatly appreciated. Let's get right into the video. First things first, so this is just for main directory. So I play on Steam, so we're gonna open up our Steam real quick. We're gonna get you guys to your main directory. We're gonna go ahead and pin that so you can access it easily, and then we're gonna go from there. Now that we are in here, we're gonna go to our library up here. We're gonna find our GTA 5. Make sure you guys have Legacy. I downloaded Enhanced yesterday and that shit didn't work. And make sure you have Legacy. A lot of the mods are more compatible. There's a lot more support for it, although Enhanced is on the rise up for support and, you know, mods being more compatible, but it's just like an older Minecraft version. Like, there's a lot more mods for that Minecraft version. It was older, like 1.12.2. if you know, you know. Anyways, make sure you have GTA 5 Legacy. We're gonna right click on that, hover over manage. We're gonna go over to where it says browse local files. Now this is going to be your GTA 5 main directory, and the path is going to be right up here. Take a picture of it if you want to get to your main directory, or you could do it. What I'm going to do is you're going to pin it. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this and we're going to drag it over here and we're going to drop it. And as you can see, I already have my commons pinned. Let me go ahead and unpin that real quick. And it's really just this folder right here. I recommend dragging and dropping this as well. You can find both GTAs or all your Steam games, and then you can get your main directory. You don't need to, but I highly recommend having another copy, a fresh copy of GTA 5. So if I open this up, it's going to be fresh. You know, there's no mods in here. There's no plugins. You can play online with this. The only problem is if you only have one copy and you make it LSPDFR, you won't be able to play online with it. But this copy down here, we're going to change this to our LSPDFR, and we're going to be able to mod it and play it. And you can switch back to and from. I'm going to show you guys how to do that when you guys launch it, so it actually reads the correct one. Basically, make a copy. So we're going to just, I highly recommend it. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can just right click this, copy, and then just click paste, and it'll start making a copy for you. So let's just move on to our next step, hooking the game to OpenIV. So the link should be down in the description. Just click that, download it. You're gonna get prompted with a window like this. We're gonna click Windows because that's what we're playing on, and I've already linked my thing. So matter of fact, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna open up my common folder. We're just gonna change the name just so it gets unlinked. So we're just gonna put an X. This is what you guys are gonna be prompted with if this is your first time downloading and opening OpenIV. We're gonna click browse. We're gonna go to that common folder that we pinned, and then we're gonna click GTA. This is going to be your regular. You don't have to find GTA X because I just renamed it. It's going to be simply Grand Theft Auto 5. You click it. You're going to click select folder. You're going to run this thingy right here. You're going to get a green prompt and you should be good to go. Once this menu pops up, you're also going to install a plugin for the ASI manager. There's a lot of ASI files that go into this with the ASI loader. We're going to click and install all of these. Make sure to install every single one. And that's that for OpenIV. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the internet. We're going to type in LSPDFR. Go to their site. We can download this GTA 5 3586. We're going to scroll down and agree and download. We're going to do manual install. Okay, I highly recommend manual install. It's very simple, very easy. I'm gonna walk you through the process. All right, once this is installed, we're gonna drag and drop it on our, and we're gonna open it. We're gonna get familiarized with what's in here. Okay, so these are the files that you will not need. So you don't need license, you don't need RPH readme. So what we want to do is go to our main directory with our GTA 5. What I'm gonna do is open up my comment. I'm gonna rename this. We're gonna put LSPDFR just so we know it's LSPDFR. We're gonna drag and drop. So I want you to highlight all of these, and if you hold control and you click what you don't want, which is license, and you don't want RPH readme, and it'll unhighlight it. Everything else, we're gonna drag it and drop it over here. Once that finishes up, you can basically say you're done. That's LSPDFR. You did it. Congratulations. Everything's done. If you want to be a normal, casual police officer with minimal everything, to launch it, we're not going to launch the regular GTA 5. You're going to go into this folder. That's why it's good to have it pinned. Launch, raise, plugin, hook. Since this is our first time launching it, we're going to get prompted with a message like this. It's going to test compatibility. It's going to give you just little prompts and stuff. First time initialization. So I highly recommend changing this from 10,000 to 60,000. Load all these plugins. So we're going to load LSPD first response Once you add more plugins, they will pop up here, and I recommend loading them if you have a decent computer. If you're into a lot of crashes, I recommend doing this. Don't load any plugins on startup, but I'm gonna load all these. And as you can see down here in the bottom left, Grand Theft Auto V, it is compatible. If it's not compatible, you will see a red lettering right here. It won't be green, it'll be red. That's how you know you need to update your Rage plugin hook, or it's not compatible with your current GTA 5 game version. Let's go and save and launch. This is gonna be our first launch. GTA 5 legacy and error curve while playing this game. Okay, so this is the problem that we have. Well, it's not a problem. We just need to rename the game. What we're gonna do is we're gonna name this just GTA 5. Knowingly that this is LSPDFR, we can rename this copy to, I don't know, GTA 5, and then we can put regular. But if you want to play regular, you got to change this to GTA 5 and then change this to LSPDFR. So now that we have that, let's go back to our main directory of this. Let's find our Rage plugin hook. And what I like to do is just create a shortcut just like that. And we're gonna put this on our desktop, so we don't even have to go to this folder to launch it. Double click this, and it's gonna hook the game. It's gonna pop up in our Steam. Right here is basically saying launch the game with custom agreements, basically mods. We're gonna click continue, and it should go ahead and boot us up into Rage plugin hook. Once you guys are in here, you're simply just going to press story mode with Rage plugin hook. If you do not see story mode with Rage plugin hook, that means you probably just launched the regular GTA 5. So make sure before you even look into anything with story mode, make sure that you have story mode with Rage plugin hook. We are in the game now. Let's go and make our way over to a police station. We're just gonna come up in here. We're gonna press go on duty. Oh my god, Simeon, chill. You should get prompted with something like this. Select character. So you basically need to create a character. Let's go and press continue. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and create my character. Go and name him Noah Gaming. Let's go ahead and click this. Let's go and click use. We don't need anything fancy. This is just demonstrations. This is to show you guys that you are police officer now.
Units reporting a suspect resisting arrest in Davis. Gunshots reported. All units respond. Code 99 emergency.
We're already in a pursuit right now.
Dispatch, purpose sight.
Multiple shooters. Looks like a gang shooter. Either I'm gonna get them or they're gonna get me. Looks like they're getting out. We got someone with their hands up. These guys still shooting. Make sure he's down. We got two people surrendering, so we're gonna hold E, get them out the car. Cause you have the right to remain silent, boy. Life a lot more immersive, if I say so myself. Now that we are back, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pop open that main directory. I'm gonna create a Google Drive folder. You guys can visit this folder and download all these mods at once, and then open up each one and put them in there. So the first thing we're gonna update is the GTA 5 game config. This allows us to have more mods. You can put more cars. You can do all of that. So we're gonna open up GTA 5. We're gonna do more mods because you never put less mods. Always put more mods. Me personally, I like a little bit more traffic. It makes it more immersive. There's more cars on the road. It's LA, of course. I think I'm gonna do 3 traffic. If you have a bad PC, this will affect your PC. So if you have a bad PC, I recommend keeping it stock or even going lower and putting 0.5 or 0.1, but it's not really realistic. So I'm gonna do 3 times traffic, and we have a game config XML right here. Now to get to that, we can go ahead and minimize this. We're gonna need our OpenIV. On open it up, go to Windows. As you can see, we changed the name. So all we have to do is click browse, and we click on our pinned one. We're gonna click select folder. We're gonna let this load up. There we go. We're gonna click continue. Now when you change the names, it doesn't change what's installed into the folder. So all the ASI manager and all that, we already installed it. Now to get to the game config XML, to replace the file, we're gonna click update. We're gonna go to update. We're gonna go to update RPF. And you're gonna get prompted with these messages. The mods, copy the folder. I recommend just copying the mods to folder. It takes a couple seconds. Makes it a little bit easier, I guess. You don't need to, but now that that's done, we're gonna common. We're gonna go to data. We're gonna scroll down, and right here you see GTA. Wait, don't see GTA. You see game config XML, game config XML. We're gonna drag this and drop it. Okay, it says compressed. That's how you know that it has been modded. So let's go to our next mod, which is Rag Life. So unfortunately, we need to open OpenIV again. And we're just gonna go in order. We're just gonna go down. So from here, I like these because they're OIV files. So all you need to do is just drag it and drop it. Make sure you're not clicked onto something. Make sure you're just clicked off. And then what we're going to do is just going to grab the OIV, Rage Euphoria. We're going to drag it and drop it. Click install right here and always click mods folder. Never click game folder. Always click mods folder. Okay, you can always delete your mods folder. You can't delete your game folder. You have to delete your whole game for this to basically get installed. Go and click mods. And we're going to click install. And then boom, simple. The next one is immersive audios for more radio chatter. And so we're going to open our main directory. Hold left control. We're going to click. Keep holding left control. We're going to click. Never let go of left control. Then you can let go after you selected everything you want over there. Drag and drop into this buffer zone. And then boom, that mod has been installed. Simple. We're gonna go back to our folder. Now we're on to callouts. So same thing. Make sure you keep refreshing in this folder just to not be selected onto anything. Open up this, and as you can see, plugins, LSPDFR. But then you got a callout interface. Now this is just like a prompt on screen. It gives you like a callout interface, and those two, drag and drop, and boom. That's that mod right there. We're gonna go back to the folder, and now we have the EUP. So this is the like basically customize your police officer. You need EUP menu, and I don't see it. EUP. So we're gonna open this. And this will also be in this folder too. Make sure to put it in there. You're gonna go to files, and right here you have Raise Native UI, DLL, and plugins. You're gonna need both of those, and we're just gonna drag and drop to our main directory. Make sure we're not hovering over anything. Just go ahead and drop it in there. In the plugins, you should have EUP menu DLL. Now we can go ahead and install those OIV files. We're gonna open up OpenIV. Make sure we're not toggled on anything. We're just gonna grab these, and you want to make sure you get EUP LO first. Okay, don't do server and rescue. SR stands for server and rescue. Make sure you do EUP LO. You gotta download this one first. We're gonna download to our mods folder. This mod over here, that one takes a minute. So we got that, and then let's go and do server and rescue. As you see, if you get that little circle with the line in it, it's because you still toggled onto something. So just click this space over here, then go back over here and drag and drop. I don't know, I'm trying to over explain everything because you never know. There's a lot of people who don't really have that much common sense. Server and rescue, we should be good with EUP, and that should be done with that. Here's a police car pack that I put in here. It should have like 2 chargers. We're gonna do add-ons. So right here you see dlc.rpf. We're gonna need that. So to get to that, it's gonna be that same file. So we're gonna click mods. We're gonna go to update. We're gonna go to update RPF. We're gonna go to comment. We're gonna go to data. We're gonna scroll down until we see DLC list. What we're gonna do is we're gonna right click on this. We're gonna click edit. You just want to scroll all the way down, all the way down. We're just gonna click enter, and then usually you'll see a readme, and it'll have like the DLC list. And then if you look a little bit close, you'll get familiar with it. It says item DLC, and then it has the DLC, then it says item. Right here we see item DLC, then it has a name, the folder, and then it has the item. So we're just gonna hover over this. We're gonna copy it. We're gonna Control C to copy, minimize that. Go into this bottom line down here, and we're gonna Control V. Now that's adding vehicle into the game basically as a DLC. So it's an add-on. Then after you do that, we're gonna click save. Now we just need to add the mods folder to the mods in your GTA 5 main directory. Let's go ahead and open our main directory. We're gonna go to mods. We're gonna go to update, x64, DLC packs. You can just drag and drop this folder over here and open it up. The DLC right there. Open these folders up. DLC. So this is basically your DLC folders. Make sure the name PBSOR matches the OpenIV name, which is right here, PBSOR. And that's pretty much that. We can go and close out of that. Now we're gonna go to advanced hook. This is just a DLL, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just a DLL file. So we're gonna open our main directory again. Get a little buffer zone. And with this, we're just gonna put in our plugins. I'm pretty sure this can just go in. Nah, this isn't a plugins. Let me delete this. Pretty sure you can just drag it and drop it into your main directory. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drag and drop advanced hook into our main directory. That's it for that mod. Now we got callouts. We got beachfront callouts. Same thing. These are very simple. The callouts are probably like the easiest things to install. We got 2 folders right here, LSPDFR and plugins. Drag and drop. Boom. Simple. Done. Let's go through Compulite. This is like computer work. So If you're ever issuing a ticket, or you're arresting somebody and you want to look up information, this is helpful. Now we get into the repetitive mods that are already in the folder. So we see Rage Native UI. We already had one that was Rage Native UI. You're gonna get prompted with a message when you drag and drop these over here that there's already that file in the GTA. Now I recommend making sure you have the most up-to-date. So this one says 2/17/2021. It's going to compare the ones. So this is the one that we're bringing in, and this is the one that we already have. So 2/17/2021, 8/1/2021. So this one is already up to date. You're gonna get a lot that already outdates this one right here in 2024, 2025. We're gonna just go with the most recent updated one, and then boom, that one's done. Top holster, again, it's just a plugins folder. We're gonna make sure we're refreshing. We're just gonna drag this and drop it. Boom, that one's done. And you guys can get a kind of sense of how easy it is to just upload, these plugins. Plugins are by far the easiest mods to upload. Now this one is grammar police, so this is a more in-depth one. I'm gonna launch my game after this, make sure everything is up and running smoothly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Grand Theft Auto 5, and we're gonna upload these, and see we have another one which is 2023. So we're gonna switch to this one, and then we also have another one which is Callout interface. So we're gonna select all of these. We're gonna drag and drop it. Now when it prompts us with this message, we're gonna go ahead and let me decide. So Callout interface, the one that's in GTA 5 already is 6.2. This one's 6.1. So we're gonna keep this. Rage Native UI 2/5/2023, 8.1. So we're gonna click this one, and we're going to update it. Now we have grammar police. So this is where you can talk back and forth to police officers on dispatch. Give me a code 4, show me a 10-8. I got a code 3, I got a code 2. You can even say emergency, or code 99. Since emergency units, you get probably like 30 cops swarmed to you. I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. What we're going to do is we're going to edit the file, because we need to set it up to our liking. So first things first, we're in our main directory. Go to LSPDFR, go to your keys, and we're going to copy none, because we're going to change a lot of things. So Control C, we're going to copy that. Crime report, we're going to take that off. We're going to put none. Okay, pursuit menu, we're going to take that off. We're going to put none. Toggle duty, we can keep that. Start vehicle selection, I don't know what that is, but we're gonna put none. Perform frisk, we're gonna put none. Stop the ped, we're gonna put none. Chase abort, we're gonna put none. Accept callout, we're gonna keep that Y. Traffic stop interact, we're gonna put that to none. And enter station garage, we can keep that. Toggle police computer, that's set to Q. Now we can go to our plugins folder, LSPDFR. We got more chatter, and we go to grammar police, and we're gonna have a default. So we're gonna click into this. People say copy it, do not edit this file, as you can see right here. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna do it how I want to do it, because I know how I do it works. I never had any problems. So we're gonna keep this format right here, our call sign, similar. So I mean, what sounds good for me is something. Let's say 2, and then we can say my name, which is Noah. You guys can customize this however you want, but I recommend doing it somewhat similar to this format. You can 2 Noah 6.8, 2 Noah 3.4, whatever sounds good to you. 2 Noah 4.9. That just sounds like money. 2 Noah 4.9. That's gonna be your call sign. And then we're gonna go down right here, dispatch key, we're gonna put that to C. That's comfortable for me. You don't have to put it at C. This is basically your talking radio. Interface key, we can leave that at F3. Settings key, right here you see left control key. These are your controls, so you have to hold control then press those. For the settings one, I'm gonna put none, just so we can press F2 and get in settings. Let's copy none and then put it right here. And then radio key, this basically pops up a little radio on your screen. I'll change that to X. It's most comfortable with me. You can change it to anything. Let's scroll down. We don't need to change none of that. We don't need to change any of this. Let's copy true, because we're going to change some things to true. So Control C. Show player status, we're going to change that to true. Show target plate, so whenever you're using this, it'll show you the license plate. Change that to true. That's already true. That's already true. Hold to talk, set that to true. And then all this we're going to change in game. Attempt to initiate pursuit, put that. use generic response. We're gonna set that to true. It's gonna make it a little bit more immersive, and then that should be it for that. I'm gonna click save. I'm gonna exit out of that, exit out of this, and now we're gonna launch our Rage plugin. I'm gonna show you guys how to customize it. You know, you can put different sounds or whatnot, but I'll see you guys when we get in there. I don't know if my I'm pretty sure my recording stopped. I don't know where it stopped at, but we ran into an issue. Clearly I have too many mods and I need to install some scripts and stuff for this to work. So I got a little bit ahead of myself. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump straight down into these scripts. Right here, script hook V and scripthookv.net. So let's go and open this up. This is script hook V. Open this, and as you see, we got a couple things up in there that we need for our game. So we'll move our main directory over here. Let's go and grab everything and deselect, which is left control. We don't need this. Let's put all this in here and we can compare. So 11/21 2025, we're gonna keep this in there, and then 3/22 2025, I'm gonna put this one in there. Perfect. We got that in there. Now we're gonna do scripthookv.net. We're gonna left control and we're gonna select this one, net.2. We're gonna select ASI. We're gonna select INI. If I'm moving too fast, you can just slow down the video or just go back. I don't want this video to be too long. We're gonna drag and drop these as well. And I want to tell you guys, if you guys open your Rage plugin hook, so if you come over here and you open your Rage plugin hook, you're gonna see the menu key console says F4. Okay. Now if you go down here to scripthookv.net, your menu key says F4. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna change this. We're gonna put it to the none, because if you press F4, your game is gonna crash every single time. And I have so many people have this same exact problem. Just go in your scripthookv.net if you do have it and just press it to none. Now we're gonna just save this. We're gonna close out of this. We're gonna refresh. Now that we have that, we're gonna need a couple more things. So we're gonna go to the internet really quick. Let's get this taken care of. We're gonna go to GTA 5 mods, and what we're gonna need is heap. So we're just gonna type in heap, and it should give us heap adjuster. We're gonna need this. Download this really quick. Open that. And we're just gonna grab both of these, drag and drop, just like that. Let's go back to our GTA 5, and we're gonna type in pack limit. It should be our pack limit adjuster. Pack. Can I spell pack right? P-A-C-K. Now we need pack limit adjuster. Download that as well. Boom. Open that up. Now we're just gonna grab these two. Bottom one and the top one. Usually ASI and INIs and DLLs. Readmes you don't need. Drag and drop these in here. Refresh. Make sure we refresh. And that should be it. So our game froze last time. So let's pray it doesn't freeze this time. We do have EUP menu. So I'm going to launch Rage plugin hook, but I'm going to hold shift. Okay, so we're going to launch it and we're going to hold shift at the same time. So we're going to keep holding shift and we're going to get prompted with this screen, which is our Rage plugin hook setting screen. If we go to plugins, like I said before in the earlier video, the more mods and plugins that you add, the more that's going to pop up right here. So make sure we select those so they can load in automatically. Save and launch. Let's go and click continue and let's see if we crash. Now we're loaded in. We're gonna go ahead and click story mode with the Rage plugin hook. Just from adding those 2 or 3, what did I have? 2 or 3? Well, I think it was 4. The script hook V, scripthookv.net, INI, and pack limit adjuster. Just with those, our game's up and running perfectly. Now that we're in here, you guys can see a little difference on my HUD. You can see status out of service in the bottom left corner. If you hold, you press your F4, we have our Rage. This is called our Rage plugin hook menu screen. So from here, you could do, reload plugins. You can click that and then click tab. It will auto do it. You could do force duty. So this forces you onto duty. We are on duty, I'm pretty sure. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press F2 and it's gonna be our settings menu for our grammar police. So display settings. This is for your police radio, so you can move this. No, that's in the bottom, but show notifications, put that as yes. Show player status, yes. Show target place, yes. Now this is just to move it. So what I like to do is just move it over to my map so it's not all up in the middle. You can make it a little bit bigger too. Move it down a little bit so it looks, nice, neat, perfect. And then radio scale, you can move this left or right. I usually just put this to about 65, and then you can also edit it. We can move it wherever we want. You can either put it right here, you can put it over here. I just like to put it down here in this corner, just so it's out of sight, out of mind, because I rarely use it. Then we just right click. Now to toggle this, it's going to be our X button. So we press this, our radio comes up. And now if we hold C, which is our talk button, we get a sound. That is your grammar police radio. So this is you can communicate with the police station. So if I say code 4, it's going to put us back on duty. It's going to give us available calls. Let's go and try that right now. Code 4.
Attention all units. Code 4. No further units required.
Just like that, in my bottom left, on the bottom left or the middle left, you see 204 That's my call sign that I came up with. Now you can use this as well. So if there's a call out, you could say 204 en route. You could say, just engage, be a police officer. There's a lot of things you could do. You could do on break or on meal break. 204 on meal break.
10-4-2-49.
Okay, I just interrupted. Okay, right here. 204 en route.
10-4 copy. 249.
So we see our status is en route. Go ahead and accept that, and boom, there we go. Going on meal break.
Roger.
You can go on meal break. There's a lot of things you could do. So that's that. Let's go and open up those settings one more time. Let's go down to PTT settings. This is like the sound and stuff. I recommend keeping these on yes, but you can customize it. I like to go with number 3 and then my release sound. I'm gonna go with number 3, and then this is your generic response.
This is dispatch.
You can keep it on 1. You can put it on 2.
249.
There goes your call sign right there, 249. I think
This is dispatch.
I'm gonna keep it on 1. Code 4.
Attention all units. Code 4. No further units required.
It's gonna open us up to our. It's gonna open us up for available calls. So there's en route, meal break, code 4. Show me available. Just basically put you available as well.
Roger that. 249.
And
Proceed with patrol.
that's pretty much it for that. Now I know we have EUP, so let's go ahead and I think it's F11. There we go. And then we can go to EUP Law and Order, and here you can just you could still close, put on whatever you want, or you can go to wardrobe and create one,
We've got a possible 503.
and you can fully customize. You can fully customize what you're wearing, as far as pants. So with those, you can put on different shoes, accessories. You can put on glasses, make it look more like a cop. You can put on earpieces. FBI agent.
We've got a suspicious vehicle in Cypress Flat. Units respond code 2.
You can put on different, shirts. They got a lot of police shirts. You can download modded shirts as well. These are just the shirts itself, so you can have whatever you want. We can go with something like this, and then our decal, you can put that on if you want. Armor though is basically your chest plate, and this is where vests come in handy, because there's a lot of vests that you can put into this game that look really high definition instead of these generic just police vests. You know, they have like extra pouches and all different type of things. But I mean, if you want to keep it vanilla, you know what I'm saying, go ahead. This looks pretty clean. Once save that, put a name, we could just put POL. And then boom, there goes our first police outfit. You should be good to go, boys. You can change whatever you want. Game seems to be running smooth. Let's get right back to modding. You want to do this frequently after you add a 4, 5, 6, 7 mods. Open up your game, make sure your game's running smooth, make sure everything is, you know, up to par, so you know what goes wrong. So after we add those, we kind of skip the line. So we're at grammar police, we finished that. So immersive callouts, here we go, more callouts. We'll open our main directory, select these two, drag and drop, boom, done. More callouts, select these. Let me go ahead and refresh over here first. Select these two, drag and drop, close that out. Let's go immersive. Okay, we now have natural vision. Now this is gonna make our game really enhanced, like graphics wise, so we're gonna leave that for last. NFS callouts. Let's look at this. You need to just drag and drop the plugins in the main directory. Okay, blah blah blah. So I'm pretty sure if you're in a high-speed chase, this is going to give crazy ass callouts, like you're in a hot pursuit. That's more immersive. We got NPCI. I don't think I want to download this. I think I had it. I don't think it really did that much. How do you simply modify and provide i9 files? Okay, yeah, no, I'm not going to use that. Take that out later. Persistent weapon flashes. We don't ever use this. What we're going to do is we're going to grab both of these, drag and drop. Okay, hold on. Race plugin hook version, scripthookv.net version. Okay, let's delete this. Delete both of them, hopefully. Let's open this. Scripts, system weapon flashes. Okay, I've never had this. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna open it. We're gonna go to race plugin hook. We're gonna take the plugins folder and we're gonna drag and drop it. I don't know what mod that is, but pretty sure it's good if it's in here. Radio realism, I think this just adds a lot more police chatter. Risk your traffic stops, I recommend this. We're gonna drag and drop this, so you guys get the sense of this. Basically just dragging and dropping. This is basically what modding, well, with plugins is. We did those. These are just little mods that just enhance your game, essentially. And this is a big one. So these two down here are the main ones that you need, which is stop the ped and that one. So we're gonna get both of these and we're gonna compare really quick. 3.9.2024, 2.5.2023. So we're gonna go with this one that's in stop the ped. We're gonna do that, and then ultimate backup. Make sure refresh over here. Open up ultimate backup, and we're just gonna take this because we know that one's out of date. And we're gonna replace. Okay, now that's pretty much everything. So we have a car pack. We have essentially all the basic mods that you need, other than natural vision, which just gives a very enhanced boost. Now let me get native trainer, simple trainer, simple trainer. It's simple trainer, boys. Simple trainer should be trainer V. I'm gonna slap these two in there just like so. All right, we're here. Hopefully this works. Go F3 and it works. Oh my god, I've been having this problem for so long. Vehicle spawning, added vehicles. And here we go, boys. Okay, that's the scroll. Okay, that's what we're having trouble with. Maybe we change that, but this is just to show that we have the vehicle pack in here that we put in here, the Toledo Bay. Police radio is working. Code 4. Let's get a call real quick. Let's go ahead and play this out.
Attention all units. Code 4. No additional officers needed.
Maybe we do just like a traffic stop. Show me busy. We got a reckless driver right here. He didn't signal at all. Just hurry up and rushed over. No signal again. Okay, never mind. He signaled, but he's speeding. He's driving a little crazy. Let's go ahead and light him up real quick. I'm telling him to pull over. I only see one person in the vehicle. I think he's came to a stop. Let's go ahead and code 2 this just to be safe. I got a code 2. Let me get some backup.
Backup required in Mission Row.
While we wait, let's go ahead and get a vehicle check.
Target vehicle license plate 09ers Henry Nora King 879ers. A warrant issued. Approach with caution.
They got one citation. They got an outstanding warrant. His name is Jacob Vanderdan. Let's go and go into our records. Jacob Vanderdan, arrested warrant for committed for what? Okay, yeah, he's kind of crazy. Arrested records, possession of stolen driver's license. He's already been arrested for committed rape before. Sexual assault. This man is a weirdo. All right. Backups here. The motherfucker just fell out the sky, I guess. It's gonna get out. You gotta be careful though, because these people are kind of, you know what I'm saying. So let's go and stop traffic in the area. Let's do this. Okay. Motherfucker, this don't look like the person that was in the thing. License registration. Okay, her name is Nikki Santino. The driver seems to be nervous. We're gonna ask her to step out real quick. See if we can get a sense of her well-being.
Wait up!
Have you been drinking, ma'am? No? Okay. Do you live in this neighborhood? No, I live up north. Okay. Do you have a warrant? Hell, I know. Okay. We can check that for you. Let's go and sit right there real quick. So it seems we got the wrong guy. I don't know where that rapist went, bro. He got away again. Okay, Nikki Fanto. Okay, she's 26, born in 1999. No arrest, and proper lane change citation. Okay, she already had a citation, so obviously the bitch can't drive. She seems to be stepping a lot. I don't know if she's under the influence. She said she hasn't been drinking, but let's go and hit her with a breathalyzer test just to make sure.
Appreciate it.
Okay, she has no alcohol in her system. She could just be a bad driver. Let's do a drug swab. Make sure she's not under the influence of any marijuana, cocaine, narcotics.
Thanks.
Okay, all negative. So it just seems she's just a bad driver. So we're not going to give her too much of a hassle, you know. Let's go and create a citation report. I'm going to create a citation. Vehicle operations. Let's do... careless driving. We could do careless driving. I don't think she's gonna get, you know, something crazy. So add short notes. Suspect was struggling to stay in her own lane. Notice to appear. We'll submit those charges. So it's just a citation. She's probably just gonna get fined $200 or $300. Let's go and give her a ticket. There you go, ma'am. Go and take that. Sorry I had to do it to you. $200 fine. All right, maybe you're free to get back in your car.
All right, off you go.
Hope she doesn't do no more dumb shit. Can I talk? I got a code 4. Scene is all clear. Traffic stop. It's all clear. All right, that's pretty much it, boys. So you guys got LSPDFR. You got a couple mods in there. Obviously, I'm gonna add some more, but that's pretty much the rundown of the game. You got ultimate backup. Just go ahead and toggle your B right here. You can go ahead and request code 2. Go and click enter on that. Make to the right. You can go ahead and request patrol units, extra backup. You can get air ambulance. You can get air swap backup. Get everything. You can also spawn a partner too. You can spawn it with your player's outfit. So boom.
Cover, coming right up.
I have a little partner with me. He follows me around. You can get a K9 unit as well. You can spawn your K9. You can get police vest for the K9 too. If you guys want that, that'll be in a separate video along with the vest for your person as well. There's a lot you can do, man. Also, if we go to wardrobe, we got our saved police officer that we created a little bit ago. If you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and smash that like button.
Let's move.
We got a high-speed pursuit. Ooh. En route. Let's get en route to that, just so I can show you guys the police helicopter. So you see there's not many police officers on him right now. He's coming down the street real quick. I forgot my dog. There he is. 03.
Copy that. Moving right now.
Motherfucker just did a circle on us. All right, dispatch. I need you to help me out. Give me some local patrol units. Can I get an air unit? Here comes the helicopter too. All right, Cecil's been driving a while. We could shoot out a tire, but let's go ahead and get him on a straight road. Looks like he's getting on the highway. Fuck it, let's do a roadblock. Hopefully they put him up front. Okay, we got a roadblock up ahead. Looks like they. Oh, that's a perfect roadblock. Oh, these motherfuckers gonna park on the side. Motherfucker, they left the gap for him. All right, dispatch. We get a spike strip up ahead. We got a spike strip. Suspect hit spike strip, dispatch. He's still going. Okay, dispatch. Can I go ahead and pit? All right, we're clear to pit. What is going on? Step out of the vehicle, sir. Step out of the vehicle. Is this the rapist? Is this the rapist? No fucking way. This is the rapist. We caught him, boys. We caught him. Not in a million years is this him. This might be him. Holy shit. This might actually be him. Dispatch, can we get some more information on the individual? Look at the doggy. It's Dom Powers. Okay, nah, it's somebody else. It looked similar. Let's go and get a transport unit, get back to the station. The stolen vehicle right here. Or this is just a high pursuit. But let's go and get this to the position as well. Let's go and get a large flatbed. If you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and smash that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. Each like, even if it's 5 likes. Can we get this video to 5 likes? Matter of fact, can we get this video to 10? Matter of fact, 15. Hopefully this did help. Go ahead and smash the like button. And if you are new to the channel and want to see more videos just like this and informational videos to help you guys out with your games, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It'll be greatly appreciated. Without further ado, this is Noah Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one.